Good morning, YouTube viewers and subscribers. So in my hands here I've got John's K&B model number 8301-15 RC engine, and I did a quick look at this a few weeks ago. And since then I've actually tried to run this thing a few times. I don't have any of that on camera, but this engine is really an anomaly because no matter what I've done, I've spent almost an hour just trying to get this thing to pop off and fire. Now I've tried several different fuels, several different glow plugs. The thing is, it just does not seem to want to take a prime or draw fuel in at all through the carb. I've tried all kinds of different needle valve settings. I've pulled the carb off, I've checked the O-ring, made sure that it doesn't leak and that it's in good shape. I've even retaped the bottom barrel with Teflon tape. You can hear it has compression, good compression, and there's really no explanation that I can come up with yet as to why this engine is not at least even popping off and starting up. You can see in here that the rotating rotary valve is turning, so it should be sucking fuel in, but it's not. So I've been relaying this information to John, and he's authorized me to go ahead and take a look inside and see if we can't try and figure out why this engine won't at least even pop over. Now the piece of paper that came with this mentioned that a piston and sleeve had been replaced on it because apparently some of these initial offerings were very soft. The only thing I can think is maybe when they reinstalled the piston and sleeve that they didn't do it right. But if you look inside here also, it sure looks like the sleeve is correct. I mean, as far as I can tell anyway. I don't really know what the internals of this engine should look like or what the porting of the sleeve should look like. So this video is really more for John so that he can kind of see what's going on, see what this looks like, and then when I send it back to him he can decide what he wants to do with this engine. So here's the inside. As you can see, this rotary valve was keyed, and it was properly installed on there. I don't know if this thing just comes out now or what. I have no idea if that's just going to stay in there or what. I would assume it would maybe come out. Yep. So here's our rotary valve. You can see there's evidence of oil, at least, fuel residue. So I don't know. I mean, I can pop this head off, I guess, and see if that's going to give me any kind of additional information. I don't know if this sleeve is going to be one of those things where it just wants to come right out or not. Alright, so here's our piston and sleeve, or the head off, I mean. I don't think I'm really going to be able to see at the porting here much. going to be one of those things where it probably has to really heat it up or something. I don't think I've got a popsicle stick up here. I've got a dowel, a wood dowel. I can try and push on this. I don't think that's going to want to come out without really being heated up, and I don't really want to go through the trouble of doing all that. Like I said, I'm not really sure what the orientation should be in without pulling this out, which I think I've already determined I'm not really going to do. I don't see anything just standing out as being completely wrong here, so I don't really understand why this engine won't run. I'm really kind of glad it just didn't have a gasket here. So this has been a look inside of your engine, John. And you can do with it as you wish once I get it put back together here, and take it from there.